Hello, my name is Juan, and today I want to talk to you about the overall story of my sales proposal as it exists currently. To start off, I want to explain that I will be addressing the needs of an internet company called the Game Crafter. What they do is offer a suite of production services for small run board and card games. So, my main proposal, how the Game Crafter can widen its user base. Four main questions to address here. Who will benefit from this information? What marketing problems will this address? How would a white paper help? And why am I the right person for this job? So, who will benefit? Uh, the white paper audience that I'm looking for directly are going to be a few. It's going to be composed of hobbyists, it's going to be composed of entrepreneurs, and it's going to be composed of artists. These are the main demographics that the Board Game Crafter invites. They're used for the development of different production phases, assets, all that kind of thing. But it's directly an entrepreneurial base, essentially. People that want to start their own business or have their own services that they can provide, which encompass this overall sphere that the Game Crafter already has. Now, what is the primary marketing problem? A lack of presence. I myself made and am making board games and card games. And one thing that I found was I only recently discovered the Game Crafter, despite tons of research. There's not a lot of presence in freelance art circles. Now, perhaps in board game circles, yes, they do have some consideration there, but not in more diverse circles which are still related to their main business. They have a lot of competition as well online, particularly in the last few years, some of which I have used. And although prices are pretty competitive, it's a toss-up, especially if you don't have that market recognition. Finally, it undervalues their unique custom asset gallery. They have a market base where essentially any person can produce assets for them and sell them through their site. But they also already have a built-in audience that is interested in those specific assets, which include things from art, handmade crafts, various different spheres, but they don't address this. How can a white paper help this issue? My idea is that it can connect opportunities. The way that it can do this is by addressing the groups left out, which we went over earlier. It can outline the breadth of the Game Crafter as a marketplace, really outlining what it can offer for entrepreneurs that hadn't even considered making board games or any of that process. And finally, it can connect market analysis of the board game industry and persuade these individuals to get involved, to actually sell their assets and designs on the Game Crafter, thus widening their base. Finally, why me? I'm an outside view. I have direct experience working with entrepreneurs, startups, the like-minded people there. I have successfully addressed economic opportunity before in the restaurant supply industry and the industrial design industry. And finally, I've designed board games and specifically used these services. I have intimate knowledge of the user base, of how to use these services, and the people that they're already marketing to. In conclusion, I think I would write the perfect white paper.